You know, a slow cooker is a great way to have dinner waiting for you when you're ready for dinner. And while stews might be a little sophisticated for kids, we have one that's sure to be a crowd pleaser. It's baby back ribs, a southern sweet and spicy style cooked in the slow cooker. So let's get started. For the sauce, super simple. Start with 2 cups of ketchup. Ketchup gives everything great flavor. Don't laugh at that. All right, next you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of wine vinegar. That gives it the great tang, and so does this ingredient. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. So that all goes in there and gets mixed up. And that is going to be the sauce that these ribs will simmer in the slow cooker. And by the way, you can do this overnight, or you can put it in the morning and have it waiting for you when you get home from work. So that goes in, and I sometimes like to just save a little extra to put on top of the ribs once I've put them in. So now over to the ribs. We're using baby back ribs. This is what you really have to try to use. They're the best. You take the membrane off the back, and then what you want to do is put a little bit of salt and pepper on them. Not too much, because as you can see, that sauce has a ton of flavor. And then they're gonna go under the broiler for 5 minutes per side. Flip them after 5 minutes. Then you drain off the fat if you're concerned about the fat that ribs have. And once you've done that, then they go into the slow cooker on high for 6 to 8 hours. So the ribs have been cooking away for about 6 hours. I did scoop the sauce over a couple of times just to make sure it really got everywhere. And then what you do, if some people actually like to cut them before they go in, I just put the whole piece in and then take them out, chunk by chunk. And I actually use this little trick of using a pair of scissors to cut them as I'm serving them. And they really fall off the bone. In fact, there was a bone in the pot that had already just completely fallen off, and I just can't wait to taste that. The meat is juicy and tender, and the sauce has just got that tang and the sweetness. Fall off the bone, barbecued ribs made in the slow cooker. It's dinner ready when you're ready for dinner.